I mean, can you even call yourself a reviewer if you aren't picking up every summer flanker? The scent we are talking about is Hey, welcome back to the channel, and if this is your first time finding me, my name is Gerard. Today, we are looking at my most recent rack store pickup. I do these videos once a week, and I try to find fantastic deals at Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Burlington's on hidden gem fragrances. So if that's content you want to see more of, be sure to like this video, subscribe, hit the hype button. So finally, it is warming up in New England. I live just outside of Boston, as if you couldn't tell. Today I worked in my yard all day, cutting grass, weed whacking, picking up, branches that have blown off the trees. It started getting me in the mood for spring and summer. So the fragrance that I ended up picking up might be a hidden gem for this summer season. I have to thank one of you guys. Shout out to William for bringing this one to my attention, saying that it had been popping up at his Burlingtons. It inspired me to go find it. That I did. The scent we are talking about is Tommy Hilfiger Poolside Edition. This is in EDT concentration. This is the newest summer flanker from Tommy. I mean, can you even call yourself a reviewer if you aren't picking up every summer flanker from Tommy? I mean, come on. $24.99 is what I paid for the 100 ml. So I'm gonna bust this open, I'm gonna get it on skin, walk you guys through the notes, and ultimately let you know if Tommy Poolside Edition is actually any good. Let's get into it. I don't even think they actually release these in store anymore. Think places like Macy's, Nordstrom, that type of thing. I could be wrong. So here you have the presentation. Really like the color of the juice here. Definitely reminds me of being poolside, no question about it. Classic Tommy bottle. You have this kind of cheap plasticky cap, which I've never been the biggest fan of. And as a matter of fact, these tend to peel and look like shit. So yeah, not my favorite presentation, but I am, the bottle itself is nostalgic. So it is what it is. Now let's check the atomizer. I'm hoping this isn't a clone of Louis Vuitton's Afternoon Swim. Tommy really isn't known to do that. So I think there's gonna be its own twist here, but let's see. I mean, the atomizer is just okay, nothing that special. Okay, so yeah, in the air you have this sweet, fresh, slightly aromatic, summertime fragrance. I mean, it is familiar smelling. I don't necessarily think it smells anything specific in the air, but that sweetness is pretty generic at this point. It does remind you of other things. It could be like, it is a fruity sweetness. It's not necessarily citrus, at least not in the air. Let's see what it does off of skin. Okay, so I like this a little more off of skin. Has a little bit of a metallic undertone, really nice, well-balanced sweetness. It is an addictive sweetness. Let's face it, there's a reason why this is so popular right now, this trend of sweet fragrances, sweet and fresh. My immediate reaction to it is that I'm trying to imagine being poolside with it. I think it's more versatile than that, but I definitely get the vibe. Can't quite put my finger on what fruit I'm smelling. It is synthetic. If it's a fruit, it's a very synthetic fruit. There is some citrus there as well, probably something like a grapefruit or a mandarin orange. It's a little tart, but has its own sweetness. I mean, it kind of reminds me maybe of something, it's actually not too modern in a way. It kind of reminds me of something like Zaro Chrome in that family. It's a little bit musky, a little woody. Doesn't have a ton of complexity to it. Not that I was expecting a ton of complexity to it, but it definitely smells like a $25 fragrance. It's not necessarily a bad thing. I don't mean that $25 fragrances smell bad. They don't. You can find some great fragrances at that price point. But for me, there's nothing here that really stands out in terms of naturals or uniqueness. So I don't think a ton of thought went into doing this fragrance, but there's definitely been better Tommy Summer flankers in the past. Keep in mind, this is just a knee-jerk reaction. This is the first couple minutes of the scent off of my skin. Let's take a look at the notes really quickly. So the notes for Tommy Poolside Edition, top notes are lemon, mandarin orange, and pepper. Mid notes are sea salt and apple. And the base notes are moss, cedarwood, and amber. Okay, so that apple makes a lot of sense here for me. It definitely is a synthetic apple. Now is making a little bit more sense now that I know what's in here. And there is a salty accord as well as it dries down a bit. It is getting closer to what I would imagine being a poolside fragrance, even a beach type of fragrance. The initial opening was strange because it was really sweet. It wasn't something that I could imagine necessarily wearing poolside. That's just me. I prefer fresher, more transparent, sort of airy, wispier fragrances poolside. Nothing too cloying or dense or heavy. Not that this is dense or heavy, but it definitely has enough sweetness that it could potentially be cloying. That is actually subsiding a bit here, which I'm happy about. Yeah, and it is getting more pleasant off of my skin, more my speed. This sweet trend is getting a little bit out of control. I think sometimes what brands are doing is they have an idea for a fragrance, but to capture that attention initially, they're making fragrances really sweet up top. It sucks. Just go with your vision. Don't try to just capture people's attention with sweet fragrances, because there is a generation now of fragrance lovers that if they don't have sweetness immediately off of the top of the fragrance, they're turned off by it or they're not interested. So that is why I think brands are focusing more on sweet up top, even though it develops. And that's what's happening here. One might say that in the past, it's always been citrus up top. You know, without that sort of bright, effervescent citrus, we're just not capturing enough attention. I think marketing-wise, they've always planned on people walking into their local Macy's and trying something off of the strip. So that opening is always meant to really keep you smelling it and keep you loving it. The average person who might not be into fragrances doesn't realize a fragrance changes over the course of, you know, a full day. So that's why openings I'm more critical of. But I will say, as this dries down, it's getting better. Yeah, that salty accord is coming through, some more of that moss and that amber. So it's warming up a little bit. A good example of how things can change really quickly. Now, I like this one for one specific reason. I think the price point is right on it. I think if you want something really easygoing, summertime fresh, could easily wear it to school, work, even out that night, because again, that amberiness lends itself to being out at night. But I think for that group of people that are interested in something like that, it's an okay fragrance. It's pretty good for a brand new scent for $24.99, but there are better. So keep that in mind. This is not my favorite Tommy Summer flanker by any means. And one more thing I would add is that it actually does have a little nod to the original Tommy, which I really appreciate. them doing that. It gives you a little touch, just a smidge of nostalgia with the scent. I'm gonna give this a chance. I'm gonna give it a full wear and talk more about it in my weekly rotation video, which drops every single Monday. So be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'd be curious, guys, what do you think of Tommy Poolside Edition? Have you tried this one yet? Again, brand new 2026 release that is already at Burlington. So you can go grab it, try it, see if you like it. It's definitely tampering down that sweetness quite a bit now. That was definitely just an opening thing. I'd be curious, guys, let me know. Drop it in the comments. Do you like this one? Do you not? As always, would love to hear your opinion. But if you like content like this, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video, hit that bell notification so you're updated whenever I upload new content. But until then, have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video.